Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Tag Team Golden Ticket Match. Making their combined entrance to the ring, this is the team of the Villain, Jack Johnson, and Shinigami Brooks, Pentagami.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sky's the Limit. I am commentator Uno, and we are going to start out this pay-per-view hot with the Tag Team Golden Ticket Match. And making their way out first is Pentagami from Retaliation in their pay-per-view white suits, looking to gain the Tag Team Golden Ticket for a future shot at the tag titles for the next 12 months, wherever, whenever they want. Of course, this team has been gelling together very quickly in the past couple of weeks, and oh my God, what's this? What the hell? Razor Sharp and Justin Save, we haven't seen them all month. In fact, we haven't seen them in almost a month and a half. What the hell is going on here? They just took out Pentagami, and what the hell? Oh, here come the Blaze Runners, and what?
Residing from the dumpster behind your nearest Taco Bell, representing DSM-5, this is the team of Brandon Deaver and Eric Libby, the Blazed Runners!
Here come the Blaze Runners, the other team that qualified for Retaliation, but what the hell is Sade and Razor doing? They just jumped Pentagami from behind, and Pentagami being helped to the back, and they think they just took their place in the match. I mean, Jerk Vanders, I don't think he's here yet. I'm not hearing anything in my headset. And Razor and Sade taking advantage of a situation and just took out Pentagami and replaced him in this match. I don't even think that's legal. But they're here regardless, and here comes Resurgence's teams, starting with the blue Gary Kudas.
On their way to the ring, the team of Brandon Richards and his much cooler brother Gary, the blue Gary Kudas.
And out of all the teams they could have chosen to take out, the Razor and Sane took out their former friends in this match. And interestingly enough, Razor took out Brooks, and Sane took out Jack Johnson. I still don't understand the meaning behind it, but just like that, this Tag Team Golden Ticket match just changed, and I think the favorites may have just changed as well. Here comes the final team, starting with Duke Dice.
Now coming down the aisle, from Las Vegas, Nevada, the Devil Dealer, Duke Dice.
Duke bringing back the old threads for this one. And I'm sorry, folks. I mean, I know this pay-per-view just started. We have a long way to go, but I'm still at a loss for words. I mean, I never expected anything like as low and despicable as what Razor Sharp and Justin Sane just did to Pentagami, but I guess if anyone would do something that low, it would be them, and they did it, but what if they win the briefcases? I mean, they weren't even supposed to be in this match. What? Well, for the sake of that, let's just hope that one of these other three teams win, because that would be an absolute nightmare if Razor and Sane ended up with the Tag Team Golden Ticket briefcases. Oh man, well, either way, final entrant in this match about to make his way to the ring. Tony Cheney making his RWR pay-per-view debut as well.
From Cherry Hill, New Jersey, the pizza delivery boy, Tony Cheney.
Genie making his RWR pay-per-view debut, and what a big one it could be for him if he or Duke Dice claim the tag team golden ticket for themselves, and what it would mean for them as a team moving forward. But there's some stiff competition in this match, and I mean there was anyway, but then the unsuspected addition of Razor Insane, and I mean this one could just be spiral out of control, but let's just hope for the best, right guys? There's the briefcase hanging above the ring. The man who brings it down will give their team a chance at a tag team title shot within the next 12 months. And here we go. This one's gonna be wacky and wild. 4 teams, 8 men in the ring. And ladders all over the place. Like I said, it's gonna be a little hard to call this one, but we'll just kind of pick and choose some spots here. Razor immediately going after the smaller and less experienced Genie, trying to take advantage. And how about this? Razor going after his former friend Brandon Richards. If you thought him betraying Brooks was shocking, well, he's gonna double down here going after Brandon Richards. No love lost for him and any former Far Beyond Better members. Outside of the ring, we got Brandon Deaver and Gary Richards going at it. Gary off the table, not once but twice. Could be losing the table early. Oh, I think someone got thrown out of the ring and took out a ladder in the process. That was, I believe that's Tony Cheney out there. Look, it says some very interesting pairings early on in this one. Razor immediately going after his former friend Brandon Richards, and then just takes out Gary too. Gary, basically an associate member of Far Beyond Better, because of Brandon's membership, and Gary flips Razor over the top rope, eliminating him from the Rumble. Duke to the outside thanks to Eric Libby. And Sheedy with a nice face buster to Justice saying, oh my god! Eric Libby, high risk. On to Duke Dice on the outside. Now Razor continuing his assault on his former friend Brandon Richards. Oh, suplex to the outside. There's a move from Libby to Duke on the outside. And just absolute chaos to start out the 2020 edition of Sky's the Limit, the third in RWR history. Might I say, this arena looking mighty sharp. Really, really nice. Now Razor continuing his assault on Brandon Richards. Not one, not two. How about 3 deadlift, gut wrench slams. And Eric Libby looking to introduce the first ladder into this matchup. Sage is trying to clear the ring. Brandon Richards hung up on Brett's rope. Razor dialing it up. He hits the squisher on Brandon Richards. The squisher has been hit. And he continues with a deadlift German. Oh my god, Justice Sage just set that ladder up. And Brandon Richards deadlift German onto the top of that ladder. Oh my goodness, the double team move from Razor Insane. Brandon Richards somehow to his feet. He's going to introduce the other ladder. Razor's got one. And he's taken out anyone in sight, including Tony Cheney. Richards setting up the second ladder between the barricade and the ring. Is Cheney eliminated from the Rumble now. Sane recovering on the outside. Richards and Razor and Deaver going to the outside. That leaves Duke. That leaves Gary Richards. That leaves Eric Libby inside the ring with 2 ladders. And the third one propped up. The Gary Kuda's taking it to Diva right now like he sold him some bad weed, which he might have. And here comes the first attempt. Duke Dice making the first attempt at the briefcase. Nobody looking to defend just yet, but here comes Richards. Here comes Razor. Richards on the other side of the ladder. But Razor going after Richards instead. Pulls him off the ladder. Eric Libby able to tip it over. Oh no, Razor at the ladder, taking out Brandon Richards. Oh, and he takes out Gary Richards as well. He didn't see it coming. Gary Kuda's out of the equation. Oh, Eric Libby. Top rope bulldog on the Duke, and I think he hurt himself in the process. Oh my God, Razor, no. Oh, thank God. Razor has Gary on top of those ladders. Brandon Deaver saving Gary from near death. Oh, man. But Razor get with that ladder, but Brandon Richards fighting back. On the outside, Sane taking it to Cheney. Again, these two bullies just picking on the smallest men in this match. Oh, that leaves Razor and Gary in the ring. Come on, Gary, you can do it. You got this, Gary Richards. Oh no, he doesn't got this. Oh, Razor, the elevated deal. He hit the deal on Gary Richards, and he's got a gun, and he just shot it at somebody. Wish we were live at US. Oh my God, Razor draped over that ladder. Brandon Richards, no! What's he thinking about doing? Oh my God! Oh my God, Brandon Richards, the elbow drop! Elbow drops Razor Sharp through the ladder! But Justin Sane taking advantage. He's the only one in the ring. He's looking to grab the briefcase for himself and Razor Sharp, and here comes Deaver, here comes Brandon Richards. And they put an end to it. Now Deaver on top of the ladder. Oh, but he's in a bad spot. Oh, Brandon Richards takes him down the hard way with a powerbomb. I don't know how Razor's standing right now after that move by Brandon Richards. But he is. He's taking it to Eric Libby. Brandon Richards with the ladder now. Like I was trying to say earlier, we're live at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota, home of the Vikings. What an absolute war this has been thus far. Richards out of the equation. Duke Dice, the nice back suplex on Razor. And it looks like one member from each team in the ring right now. Duke Dice setting up the ladder. Deaver on the outside looking to do something to Richards. Oh, big splash, but nobody home. Richards moved out of the way. Duke Dice on top of the ladder once again. Richards trying to get a hold of it, and he does. Leaving Duke Dice hanging. Another powerbomb. Oh man, what a hell of a match to kick off this pay-per-view. Got me on the edge of my seat already. Ladder set up in the ring, but nobody there to climb. It's there for the taking. Sane enters the ring now. Sane gonna take up the offer. The big man slowly climbing up the ladder. That's not where he belongs. But he's gonna risk it. Richards up on the other side. Cheney taking him out from behind. Oh, but a war on top of the ladder between Sane and Richards. No, Sane drugged down by Cheney. Razor drugs down Brandon Richards. The ladder remains. Who's gonna take advantage? And it's looking like Razor Sharp's gonna climb up the ladder now. Sane, oh, he grabbed Eric Libby. He throws him out of the ring for defense. Oh no, oh no, no. Oh my God, Razor Sharp just grabbed the briefcase. Just the same playing defense. The men that weren't even supposed to be in this match have just won the golden ticket.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the tag team golden ticket, Justin Sane and Razor Sharp.
They weren't supposed to be in this match. They took out Penagami, but they just won the golden ticket briefcase. What is this gonna mean moving forward? And these sons of bitches, Razor and Sane, I don't even know if this is gonna be legal. I mean, like I said, they weren't in the match. They stole the spot from Penagami, but they're now the golden ticket holders. know, the show still has to go on regardless, and we'll follow along with that story throughout the night as soon as Jarek Vanders arrives in the arena. But coming up next, our first of two 8-man tag team elimination matches. This war has been brewing for some time now, and it's finally going to come to a head. The Agents of Pain taking on the Fallen Kingdom. Coming up next.
The following contest is a 4-on-4 tag team elimination match. Representing the Agents of Pain from Montpelier, Vermont, this is Keith Moniz.
And ironically enough, the first man to enter the ring is the least experienced in this war, and that's Keith Moniz. Of course, Moniz last month, he was tied up with Chris Jones in the United States Championship, just falling short of gaining the gold. But now Keith taking a call from his brothers in the Agents of Pain to help them put away the Fallen Kingdom once and for all.
Representing the Agents of Pain, this is Johnny Draco.
Johnny Draco, last month, was left beaten and battered and bruised, bloodied at the hands of Bale and Wyatt. He barely recovered in time for Collision Course, but after that it was all sails ahead toward taking out his assailants and helping the Agents of Pain put away the Fallen Kingdom once and for all.
Santa Claus, know all the pip codes and the bylaws. Got enough paper, I can buy y'all. I can buy you, I can buy you. Walking around here with a slave IQ. Better get smart on stage.
From the First Church of New York, representing the Agents of Pain, this is the Unholy Prophet, Kurt Wagner.
Kurt Wagner, he had to carry the load for him and his partner in February, but upon Draco's return, Bale and Wyatt set their sights on Wagner. It was just last night at Resurgence where they left him in the same state, bloody, bruised, and battered mess, where we wonder if he's even at 100% going into this match, but he's still out here ready to compete for his group, so we'll see how Kurt Wagner fares this match, not at 100%.
From Asbury Park, New Jersey, representing the Agents of Pain, the violent expert, Ace Violence.
And here comes Ace Violence, who's considered the male ace of the group. Ace was honestly part of the reason why this war began. His feud with C.A. White that ultimately led to the debut of his brother Aaron Violence. Not in this match. Originally going to be in this match, but with Keith Moniz freed up, he was placed in the match instead, which some have told me maybe angered Ace a little bit. He thought his brother should have been in the match instead, but regardless, Ace Violence leading the Agents of Pain out here tonight. Final battle between them and the Fallen Kingdom. Last month he was in the Collision Course Chamber match with C.A. White, losing effort, so looking to finally get the upper hand with C.A. White once and for all. comes the Fallen Kingdom first. Oh, Oliver White's coming out, and here comes the rest of the group. Actually enough, they're coming out as a unit.
Making their combined entrance to the ring as a group, this is the team of Bale, Wyatt, Oliver White, and C.A. White. They are the Fallen Kingdom.
So a little bit of a mind game tactic, possibly, to get Sage's Pain and Oliver White all steam ahead to the ring, but not far behind the rest of the group. C.A. White in the center, Bale to his left, Wyatt to his right. Fallen Kingdom showing their group unity into this match. Will it be enough to lead them to victory? We shall see. Nonetheless, the mind games continue. There's White on the left, Bale on the right. Oliver White either side. Slowly making his way into the ring, their leader, C.A. White. Here we go. Also interestingly enough, the unity of the Fallen Kingdom all in black and red tonight. So they're matching all over here, whereas Ages of Pain, all of them were in different colors. So again, mind games may be flowing here as Keith Moniz and Bale starting this one out. Of course, this is elimination style, so you'll see some more strategic pin breaks and submission breaks in this match, as it's not one fall. Oh, the double team already begins. Keith Moniz eats a clothesline from Wyatt and Bale at once, but Moniz fights back the clothesline of his own. Like I said, Moniz, probably the least experienced of this war, but he's there willing to fight alongside his Ages of Pain brethren. Despite him being big with the United States Championship over the past couple of months. So the man probably with the least amount of beef with the Fallen Kingdom, but your enemy is my enemy. Moniz taking it to Bale early on in this matchup. There's the quick tag to Wyatt. Let the double teaming begin from the tag team. No, Bale decides to exit the ring, leaving Wyatt, leaving Moniz alone in the ring. And again, as an elimination match, this one could be a quick sweep or it could come down to one-on-one. Might last a while, so strap in, get ready. As Moniz tags in Kurt Wagner. Again, Wagner not at 100%, but he's looking to extract a little bit of revenge against Bale and Wyatt for what they did to him last night on Resurgence. No water in the pool for Wyatt, as sent over the top rope, but no, not eliminated. He fights off Wagner and re-enters the ring. Of course, this is not the only 8-man elimination match on tonight's show, as Wagner splashes White in the corner. The women also going to get involved. The Ages of Pain women taking on the World Warriors. Jennifer Jett and Alexis Riot, Abigail of the Fallen Kingdom, and their surprise fourth partner, Kimiko Matsui, later on tonight. Sky's the limit. So just Ages of Pain, just world at war for them. Here at Sky's the limit. And again, Wagner using his body, but I think Wyatt got the knees up, blocking it. And again, Wagner's not at 100%, so one wrong move could affect him in the worst way. But so far, so good from Wagner. He gets the splash that time on Wyatt. Stomping away at his foe. And a nice float over DDT from Wagner. As the Agents of Pain looking for their first elimination of the night, getting the early advantage on the Fallen Kingdom, but no, Wyatt fighting back. He's going to try to stay in there as much as possible, clean that clothesline in the corner. Wagner, and then the big leg drop, brother. Wagner. No, he's fighting back. He cuts off Wyatt from a potential tag to his partners. He begins to choke out the behemoth in the center of the ring. Wagner, nice modified belly-to-belly suplex. And he's feeling it. He's calling to the heavens above to lead him and his team to guidance into victory. Show him the path. He may have a new leader he looks to up above. It's no longer Mr. Troop, but it is Goddess Dawn in the Sky Dojo up above. But Wagner eats a TKO. The quick cover, Red Cheese with the count. 1, 2, no. Wagner kicks out at 2. First pinfall of the matchup. Wagner able to survive, but Wyatt tagging out, and he chooses the leader of the Fallen Kingdom, C.A. White. He goes right to work on Wagner. But you know, deep down inside, he's hoping Wagner tags an Ace Violence so he can be the one to eliminate him from this matchup. But Kurt Wagner, nice float over DDT once again on C.A. White. C.A. fighting back the flying clothesline. And again, just slow and methodical on Kurt Wagner. Same time mocking Ace Violence, who's right next to him. Mocking Johnny Draco, who was targeted by him through Bale and Wyatt. And begins to wear down Wagner with the modified crossface. Again, elimination style. They're choosing not to break up the submission there, and Wagner able to break out. Oh, Wagner setting up C.A. White, butterfly into the implant buster, center the ring, here's the cover. Did Wagner score the upset? No, White. He doesn't get a 1 count on C.A. White. Good Lord. But Wagner, the big German suplex on the leader of the Fallen Kingdom. And he's looking for his finishing maneuver here. This rope-assisted lie detector. But Bale distracting the referee. There's the cover, though. Does he still have him? The cover. 1, 2. Wow!
Ladies and gentlemen, C.A. White has been eliminated.
Kurt Wagner just eliminated C.A. White. And the Fallen Kingdom in an early hole here. Wagner hit by the knees of Oliver White, and just like that, the Fallen Kingdom loses their first member, but not just that, they lost their leader, C.A. White. He was caught off guard by a very game Kurt Wagner, who's clearly not letting last night's attack affect him in this matchup. And the upset of the night that so far goes to Kurt Wagner, who's currently leading his Agents of Pain team to a 4-3 advantage. So C.A. White does not get to touch Ace Violence, instead falls a victim to Kurt Wagner, and ultimately gives Fallen Kingdom without a leader is Oliver White, now with the kicks and punches and the clothesline. Effectively playing de facto leader here is Wagner with the hot tag to Ace Violence. Here we go. Big boot from Ace. Punching Oliver in the gut, knocking the wind out of him. And stomps on his head. Again, the Fallen Kingdom not only have to overcome an handicap, but have to overcome their leader being the first one eliminated, and in particularly quick fashion as well. Now the de facto leader of the Agents of Pain in the ring now, grabbing Ace grabbing Oliver in a triangle chokehold. Oliver White in a world of trouble. No, he fights out of it, powers out, and a big power bomb onto Ace, surviving. And again, with CA White gone, this is how Oliver White, Bale, and Wyatt can show everyone exactly what they're made of. Oh, a stiff forearm shot sends Oliver White crumbling to the mats. And Ace not done his violent hardcore style, looking to become a helpful as he hangs Oliver White on Brett's rope and dials up the choke with the knee. Oliver White trying to crawl to safety, but he's broken up. But Oliver White fighting back now. Sends Ace into his corner. But Ace fighting off Oliver, fights off Wyatt as well. Up, long blow, a powerbomb onto Oliver White. Is the Agents of Pain about to go 2 up on the Fallen Kingdom? The cover. 1. No, Wyatt breaks up the pin. I think they learned from CA White's sudden loss that anything can happen and they need to get involved quickly and often. Oh my God! Keith Moniz, the tope over the top rope onto the rest of the Fallen Kingdom. Meanwhile, in the ring, Ace and Oliver continue battling. Draco tagged in for the first time in the matchup. The nice double team backdrop. So now every person in the match has been involved already. Everyone earning their check here tonight. Of course, Johnny Draco not quite getting the revenge on Bale and Wyatt, but taking it out on Oliver White for their attack, scripted attack on him back in February that left him out of commission for nearly a month. Draco picking up White. Oh, he's looking for the X-Bomb and he hits it. X-Bomb in the neutral corner. Draco continuing his onslaught. Mini attitude adjustment. He's taken out almost 2 months worth of frustration on the Fallen Kingdom right now. A snapmare, a PK to the back, and a stomp. Draco. Oh, that knee across the head. His Agents of Pain members are just gonna let him do whatever he needs to do. Of course, they're man up. They have a little room for error, although at this rate, do you want to take it? I don't know. Oliver White gets the tag on Bale. The wingspan able to help him get the tag, but that's exactly who Draco wanted, not Draco immediately going after the big man. Oh, the splash in the corner. Draco looking to finally get his revenge. Oh my God, the palm choke slam onto Draco. And once again, Bale taking it to Johnny Draco just like he did back in February, but no. Draco fighting back now. Fighting tough against this big man. Picks him up. Oh, modified flatliner onto Bale. The cover. 1, 2. No, Bale kicks out at 2. Johnny Draco, of course, trained by Adam Brown. Adam Brown's going to face a monster of his own later tonight in the Enter the Void match, but his protege, imitating art, facing the monster Bale. He's looking to go all out. Deathplex to the outside. Risking it all to take out the Fallen Kingdom. Johnny Draco is getting his revenge on Bale, and he's enjoying every damn second of it. The Fallen Kingdom paying for 3 months worth of sins against the Agents of Pain. as the two continue to fight on the outside, the ref making the count. Of course, if he hits the 20 count, I believe, I mean, it's up to the ref. He could end it at 10 if he wants, but Drago and Bale just going at it. Another modified flatliner, STO. Refs count up to 9. 10. Okay, so we are going to go to 20. Glad to get that clarification. But if it reaches 20 and both men are on the outside, they're both going to be eliminated. But I think if you're Draco, I think he might risk it all here and just attack Bale and kick his ass for as long as you can. Oh, but Bale fighting back now as the two make their way up the ramp. Refs count up to 15. And Draco doesn't want to win that way. He throws Bale in the ring at 16 and he follows. But Bale able to make the tag to his partner Wyatt, who runs over Draco not once but twice like a freight train. Not that freight train. Clothesline in the corner, and of course Wyatt also a part of that assault on Draco a couple months ago. But did Draco put out too much onto Bale? How about that? A headlock, back suplex onto Draco. Wyatt looking for the cover. He's got the ropes. 2, no, he kicks out, even though Oliver was in there for defense. Draco, I know the revenge is sweet, but you need to tag out in the worst way. He blocks Wyatt. He's in his corner. He's got a chance, but no. Wyatt sends him back into the Fallen Kingdom corner, who are working quite well despite the quick absence of their leader. Drop toe hold new. Elbow drop now is Oliver White back in the ring. Now Oliver White working over Draco. What's this? Setting him up. Oh, screwdriver. Oh no, what's he trying to do? He's calling for it. He calls for Wyatt and Bale. He's setting Draco up. We've seen this from other people, but the triple powerbomb from Oliver White, the Fallen Kingdom standing tall over Draco. The cover. Oh, he's looking to make the save, and he's picked off by Bale. And that'll do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Draco has been eliminated.
Draco fought hard for his revenge, and he nearly got it against Bale. But the triple powerbomb does him in, and we have drawn even here. As Wagner enters the ring now for his tag team partner, Johnny Draco. A hell of an effort from Draco. I don't know if he got exactly what he wanted, but he is eliminated nonetheless. As Wagner misses the rope-assisted lie detector as he and Oliver White going at it here. Oh, Red Shoes taken down, take a drink. He's trying to get Bale and Wyatt out of the ring. He gets run over by Oliver White. Now Wagner in his own corner. Nothing doing, it's reversed. There's Draco on the outside. He did his damn best, but he just got caught with a triple powerbomb. Keith Moniz tried to save him, but he got picked off. Nothing he could have done about that. But now back at even strength, Wagner using his body as a weapon. His tag partner, he helped Draco in his time of need in February. He's going to help him in his time of need again. Help him with his revenge, despite not being at 100%. And tags in Moniz, who's up to the top rope. Oh, and a double stomp across the back. Moniz, not the smallest man in the world. That's a lot of weight across the back, along with the momentum of jumping off the top rope. Oh, Moniz eats a drop toe hold. And snake eyes across the ropes. Oh no, not again. Not again. Is this They're going to go 2 for 2 with this triple power bomb. They got Moniz set up. Moniz. Triple power bomb. Onto Keith Moniz. The Fallen Kingdom strikes again. Here's the cover. Wagner in the ring to break it up. 2, and he's able to do it. Wyatt unable to play defense this time. And Wagner keeps Keith Moniz's life bar at the bare minimum. But here comes the monster Bale looking to put the finishing touches on Moniz, but no. Keith Moniz fighting back. Ducks a clothesline. It has a clothesline of his own on Bale, taking the big man off his feet. Can Moniz overcome the odds? And oh my God. He's trying. Oh, looking for that super kick, but it's blocked. Bale. Oh, just a slam. Oh no. Not another one. Fallen Kingdom looking for another one, but oh, this one might be much worse. Bale's on the Brett's rope. Wyatt and Oliver White join him. Oh my God. Oh no! Triple power bomb off Brett's rope. Avalanche style. The cover. Ace Violence breaks it up. Keith Moniz saved again, but how much left does he have after eating not 1 but 2 triple power bombs? And he fights back regardless of final cut on Bale. His life bar is going to be on empty, but he's got the strength to pick up Bale. Oh my God! The strength of Keith Moniz! Montpellier bomb in the center of the ring! I don't even think Moniz can believe that he just did that to Bale. But he's looking to put the finishing touch on the monster. He's got him from behind. Crossface chicken wing. He's got Bale locked in. He's got nowhere to go. Is Bale? No, Bale taps out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bale has been eliminated.
Keith Moniz with the game changer. Bale has been eliminated. The Agents of Pain once again, 1 man up. Fallen Kingdom lose their leader and lose their monster. Leaving their slightly smaller monster Wyatt and leaving Oliver White in the ring. But Wyatt, now he's looking for the choke bomb, but a Vermont-style arm drag saves Moniz. Moniz ate 2 triple power bombs, but was able to put away Bale with the Montpellier bomb. The crossface chicken wing making the big man tap out. A hell of a showing for Keith Moniz here as he gets eliminated from the Rumble. Fallen Kingdom once again a man down. They overcame the odds before. Can they do it again? As Oliver White follows Moniz on the outside. They might be trying to get him by count out, but they gotta play it smart. As Oliver White scoop and a snowplow on the edge of that ramp. Not quite the exposed ramp of our TV set, but the edge is still there. It's just padded. And again, Oliver White picks him up. Big vertical suplex, the double damage points on the outside. Oh my God, that stiff forearm shot, but Moniz fighting back. Ref halfway done with this count up to 10. Moniz trying to fight back. He's got a few more seconds. No. White now fighting back. All those kicks and those slaps and those punches. Another clothesline. Refs count up to 13. 14 now, dangerously close here. This is how C. White and Oliver White beat Ace Violence and Aaron Violence last month. Isolation in the count out. Refs count Up to 17. Oliver White in the ring as Keith Moniz able to get up. 18. Wyatt tagged in. 19. Moniz crawling to his feet. He's not going to make it in time.
Ladies and gentlemen, Keith Moniz has been eliminated.
Wyatt celebrated the elimination. Didn't see Kurt Wagner, who German suplexes him off of Brett's rope. We're even strength once again. Keith Moniz counted out in classic Fallen Kingdom fashion. And that leaves Ace Violence and Kurt Wagner against Wyatt and Oliver White. Ace Violence tagged in the ring now. Once again, we're at even strength, 2-on-2. It's a tag team match now, playa. I just don't think it's the too many people expected from either team. Maybe one guy, but not both. Regardless, Ace Violence fighting off the big man Wyatt. Again, not quite as big as Bale, but he's still a girthy boy. As he stomps away on Ace. There's a neck snap there. And oh boy, what's this? Another stalling neck breaker from Wyatt onto Ace Violence. Ace. Oh, Wyatt drops the leg, brother. And this Minneapolis crowd giving it to the Fallen Kingdom. They're still surviving, despite the odds against them. Using cheap, dirty tactics whenever possible. Against the Agents of Pain. Ace Violence fighting out now. Oh no, what's this? Oh god. Oh god, he's got Wyatt up. The strength of Ace Violence. Razor's Edge onto Wyatt. Can the Fallen Kingdom, the Agents of Pain, go one up again? 1-2, they do.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wyatt has been eliminated.
And it's Agents of Pain once again, one man up. Oliver White, the lone survivor for the Fallen Kingdom. Can he get it done for them? Or have the Agents of Pain found a way to defeat the Fallen Kingdom? Ace Violence taking it to Oliver White inside the ring. 10 head slams across the turnbuckle. And what once was the Fallen Kingdom corner, which has now been all eliminated, except for Oliver White. But he's fighting back. He sends Ace Violence in the hard way. But he gets the tag to Kurt Wagner. Kurt Wagner, the kitchen sink, another kitchen sink, a third kitchen sink. There's so many damn kitchen sinks in this ring right now. Everyone can do the dishes, but no, Oliver White fights back. He's got Wagner up, but no, Wagner fights out of it. Drop kick. Kurt Wagner. Nice belly-to-belly suplex there. On Oliver White, is that going to do it? The cover. No one can save Oliver White now. 1, 2. No, Oliver White kicks out in the nick of time. Saving the match for his team. He's the only one left in the Fallen Kingdom. He's the only one preventing their kingdom from falling. But Kurt Wagner and Ace Violence, the only members of the Agents of Pain left. Implant Buster. Kurt Wagner. But not going for the cover, interestingly enough. Continuing the punishment. He tags in Ace. Oh, how about that? Atomic dropping a kick. Ace with the cover now. 2, no. Ace Violence almost got him, but White kicks out. But Ace going to continue the punishment on the final member of the Fallen Kingdom, but Oliver fighting back at the clothesline. What started with 8 men has now turned into a 2-on-1 handicap match, but Oliver White, the mule kick. Oh, into the sliced bread, into the neck breaker, crossroads. Kurt Wagner catching his breath on the outside, and Ace Violence is gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ace Violence has been eliminated.
Just like that, Ace Violence caught with Kurt Wagner trying to recover. Again, he's not at 100%. We're down to 1-on-1, mono-y-mono. Kurt Wagner versus Oliver White, just like everyone expected. The final survivors of each team. There will be one man standing in this match. But who will be victorious for their team? Kurt Wagner, the Iron Man. Oh, the diving double foot stomp. Wagner, the Iron Man, who did not come into this match at 100%. Or Oliver White, the wild card of the Fallen Kingdom. Wagner looking to set it up. Springboard lie detector. Onto Oliver White. Is that going to do it? The cover. 1, 2. No. 2 count only. Oliver White survives once again. Wagner. Oh, curb stomp there. And he points again to the heavens above, the Sky Dojo, looking for guidance to lead him to victory. And lead the Agents of Pain to victory in this final war against the Fallen Kingdom. Will he be shown the way? Or will the Fallen Kingdom take another kingdom down with them? But Kurt Wagner, the only saving grace for the Agents of Pain, another double foot stomp onto Oliver White. Wagner takes out Oliver White once again, throwing his entire body at him. Oh, double underhook belly to belly. Is that going to get it done? The cover. 1, 2. No, Oliver White kicks out by the skin of his teeth. By the hair of his chin. Oh, Kurt Wagner keeping his foot on the gas. Floors Oliver White once again. Wagner feeling it now. The crowd solidly behind Kurt Wagner here, hoping he can will himself to victory for the Agents of Pain. But Oliver White jerks Kurt Wagner off the ropes. But Wagner fights back again, targeting that arm of White. Another standing double foot stomp and a PK. Uh-oh. Wagner to the outside. He's looking to finish this one off. One more springboard lie detector, and he hits it. Does Oliver White have anything left to kick out? The cover. 1, 2. He does it. Kurt Wagner and the Agents of Pain have won this war.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match and sole survivor for the Agents of Pain, Kurt Wagner!
Wagner has done it for the Agents of Pain, and they come out victorious in this war. Ace and Moniz celebrating in the ring. No! What the hell? What the hell was that all about? Damn you! Why? Ace and Moniz were celebrating in the ring. Wagner and Draco was celebrating on the ramp, and Ace Violence just took out Keith Moniz. What the hell was that all about? Your team won. Give me a break. I guess we'll get answers in the coming weeks. But we got to move along here. It's Sky's the Limit. Coming up next, our first title match of the evening, Women's Championship on the line. Adeline Ward, will the buzzsaw continue?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the RWR Women's Championship.
Here comes the Panda Princess. There you go, I had to wait for the beat to drop on that one. Azami K. Sato defying all odds with this that ended up being in her favor. A month ago, she thought she was on the outside looking in, failing to qualify for the chamber match, but with every challenger in the chamber falling, she took advantage and won a number one contendership match against Olivia Taylor to become the new number one contender. Or will she be able to beat the buzzsaw that is Adeline Ward?
From the time I was born, through all of my days, try to catch my breath out of the room and into the flames, searching for the neon path. I've been waiting my whole life in the crossfire. Yeah.
Here comes the champ, and a common theme with her is using the Legion of Zoom to her advantage to help weaken her opponents, and this month was no different. A couple weeks ago, in what was supposed to be a one-on-one match between Azami K. Sato and one member of the Legion of Zoom, Adeline Ward made her way out to the ring. The Legion of Zoom duo made their way out to the ring, and it turned into a 3-on-1 handicap match. I shouldn't say match, a 3-on-1 beatdown of Azami. And once again, Adeline Ward corrupting the Legion of Zoom to her bidding to keep the belt around her waist by any way possible. But she's alone here tonight. And if she wants to defeat Azami K. Sato, she'll have to do it on her own accord.
Introducing first, the challenger. From Tokyo, Japan, the Kawaii Princess, Azami K. Sato.
Will the power of the panda help Azami finally climb the mountain?
Introducing the champion. From Canada, she is a part of the World Warriors and the RWR Women's Champion, Adeline Ward.
Adeline Ward, will she add another victim to her tally here tonight? Continue her shocking and dominating reign as women's champion. An absolute opposite of how the belt was treated last year. This is Azami K. Sato's second championship match in her career. She had a Revolution title match last year that she fell short in, but she was also a former women's tag team champion. Here we go, first title match of the evening. Azami and Adeline. And Azami overpowers Ward. Of course, Azami really been picking up steam and fans in the recent months due to those two white leggings on her legs, the socks, but not just any socks, the socks with the pandas on them. And the fans have really taken to Azami, who has used the power of the panda, the hashtag Panda Posse, to her advantage to rally the fans behind her, give them a rallying cry, and using the power of the panda in her matches. Azami, nice head scissors there. Takes down the champ. Of course, the Panda socks quickly becoming a top seller on the RWR shop. So the fans definitely answering the rallying cry of Azami. Loving the Panda attitude of the challenger, but in her path, Adeline Ward cashed in a golden ticket that she won last year on Olivia Taylor during the first night of RFTA. She defeated Hope Rogers to retain her title at Redemption. She defeated Hope Rogers, Faith Rogers, Catherine Isogen, Apathy, and Amanda Spade. Oh my God! In the Collision Course Chamber Collision Course, and right now she's in full control against Azami. A springboard DDT on the apron, the hardest part of the ring, but Azami fighting back a float over DDT of her own. Of course, Adeline, she had the mystery surrounding her the first couple months. No one really knew what she was all about, and she was able to defeat opponents that way, but with more and more matches under her belt, that means more and more tape for her opponents to study. Another DDT from Adeline Ward. Of course, Azami, good friends with Apathy. And I'm sure she took some pointers from her and Apathy's encounters with Adeline Ward. Last month, another cover, not even a 1 count. And so far, the champ in control here. Wearing down her opponent once again, as she has in the past. No surprising spectacular moves yet, but just weakening and controlling Azami any way possible. Azami looking to fight back now. Oh, she got on the sharpshooter. Sharpshooter center of the ring, but no, Azami overpowers. Of course, Adeline Ward trained by former World Heavyweight Champion Donovan Payne. So good pedigree to learn from there. Azami, backbreaker across her knee. Not just any knee, but the Panda knee. Another one across the Panda knee. Letting the power of the Panda lead her to victory. Azami fighting back. Picks up Ward, just tosses her aside. It's not pretty, but it's effective. The challenger, snake eyes across the top rope. Azami K. Sato with a second wind here. Takes down the champ with her legs. The second wind of Azami K. Sato, believing. With the spirit of the Panda behind her and the fans using it as a rallying cry to cheer her on to victory. Here comes the Minneapolis crowd cheering her on. Azami to the top rope now. Oh, flying crossbody. She connects the cover. 1, 2, no. 2 count only on the champ. Azami can't believe that didn't take her out, but it was damn well close. But the champ lives to fight on. But Azami continuing the attack. Oh boy. She throws Adeline Ward out of the ring. What's this? Basement drop kick underneath the bottom turnbuckle. And the Panda Posse in full control here over Adeline Ward. Bounces her off the apron, the hardest part of the ring. Again, continuing the attack, but she knows you cannot win the title outside the ring. You gotta win inside. So throws her in sooner rather than later, but Adeline Ward fighting back with the knee lift. posing for the crowd, but they don't want any of it. The Panda Posse wants none of Adeline Ward, but the champ fighting back here. Picks up a zombie and a brainbuster across her knee. Let's put away many of opponents. Did she just add another one to the list? Red Shoes with the cover. 1, 2, no. A zombie kicks out. A zombie with the fighting spirit. Adeline Ward looking to put the finishing touches on the match. No, a zombie blocked it. Big sledge across the face. Flying crossbody from a zombie. The comeback is happening. Stomping away. Here's the cover. 1, 2, no. 2 count only. Zombie thought she caught the champ off guard, not the case. But Ward. A reversal. No! A zombie! Eats the chop and sends a chopper around us. And then an elbow to the champion. Oh, she threw a zombie down. 1 bounce. Get those split-legged moonsault off the top rope. Did she get her? The cover. 1, 2, no! Ward kicks out at 2. Oh, Zombie thought she had it. I thought she had it. The Panda Posse thought she had it. But no, the match continues. But here comes a zombie, a sledge and another sledge. Spear into the corner. And whoa! Back elbow. Into another splash. Kick into the corner and flipping out of it. Oh my God, what a clothesline that sends Ward back into the turnbuckle. Lifting dropkick. Ward, a zombie, look for the cover, center of the ring. 1, 2, no. Champ kicks out at 2. But a zombie going to work, the crowd feeling it. They're loving what they see from the zombie here tonight. She's playing with house money. She's got nothing to lose. And she's certainly bringing it here tonight. Bringing it to the table. Up, another split-legged moonsault. The cover. 1, 2. She did it. She did it. Azami K. Sato has won the Women's Championship.
The winner of the match, and you, RWR Women's Champion, Azami K. Sato.
The power of the Panda has reaped the rewards for Azami K. Sato, and she has won the RWR Women's Championship. Bringing the gold home to the Panda Posse, who's celebrating here in Minneapolis tonight. What a moment for Azami. What an absolute turnaround. And what a rallying cry she has now as the new champion of the women's division of Retaliation. Congratulations to Azami, the new women's champion. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we go from happiness and triumph
Enter the Void. Second ever Enter the Void match. The way it works. The ropes are barbed wire. The ropes are electrified. The ring is a concrete slab. This is taking place outside of the ring arena, by the way. We saw the first one back at Beach Brawl. Green Void defeated Doug Shepard in a hellacious match. And now it seems to be more of the same. The Green Void taking it to Adam Brown. Of course, if you remember, Green Void bloodied and beaten Adam Brown before their tag team match at Collision Course, saying Brown had no business coming back. He's taking a spot away from him. On the top of the roster, oh my god! Brown electrified across the ropes. Those barbed wire ropes. Still kicks out. Oh god, not again. He said he was going to put Adam Brown back into retirement and he was going to do it in an Enter the Void match. It took him a while to get a response. He even interfered in Brown's qualifying match. Brown kicks out at 2. But Brown interfered in Void's qualifying match for the gold ticket and then took him out and said, I accept. And I don't know if he knows exactly what he's in for here. Regardless, he's still holding his own. Got another DDT. Cover. No, 2 count only. And again, you gotta remember, oh my god, Brown electrified for a 3rd time in this match. Oh my god, a DDT. Brown just crumbles over into a heap. You gotta remember, that's not a ring that anybody, including a man who's come back from retirement, can do a Russian leg sweep. You gotta remember, that's not an actual ring, that is a literal slab of concrete with barbed wire electrified ropes around them. You just saw Adam Brown get shocked 3 times already. Oh, Void gonna take a shock now. Adam Brown fighting back now, back suplex. Is Void out now? The cover 1, no, only a 1 count. Brown continuing the assault on Adam Brown. Another back suplex. Can he steal the first match here? Slap takes out Brown. No, only a 2 count. And of course, you gotta remember this is also 2 out of 3 falls, so 1 fall's not gonna do you in here. It's just a marathon of pain and punishment as a standing Chinook driver from the Green Void. Oh, and then a chair shot across the head for good measure. Brown fighting back, clothesline of his own. No, only 1 count. Oh god, Void. Oh, another standing Chinook driver on top of the chair. But Brown fighting back still. What a hell of a long first round Scorpion Death Drop. The cover, no, 1 count. Matches usually take about 2 minutes tops. Brown electrified again and they've already doubled the time here in 4 minutes. The first round with another DDT. Brown's Adam Brown, the cover, 1, 2. And that's it, the Green Void takes the first fall in this match. The first fall is the Green Void. But no rest for the weary, we're gonna go right into match number 2, here we go. Oh my god, again, oh no! 3 times Brown electrified, thanks to that barbed wire bat. A brainbuster for good measure. The Green Void looking to put a quick end to Adam Brown and send him back to retirement. Another DDT. And another DDT, the Green Void looking to make good on his word, but no, Brown kicks out. And now here comes Adam Brown. Scoop and a slam, ducks the clothesline, another scoop and a slam. It's basic, but it's against concrete. Any bad fall could take out your opponent. Brown, again, anybody, including a man in face paint, can do a Russian leg sweep. Void, again with that standing Michinoku driver. Brown fighting back here. Void's the Irish whip into the electricity, but it's another DDT. Of course, remember yesterday these two just beat the hell out of each other backstage right when the show went on the air. So no love lost here between these two. Cover. Oh, Brown nearly lost there, kicking out by the hairs on his chinny chin chin, his painted chinny chin chin. But Green Void. No, Brown kicks out again. Void trying to put away Adam Brown. Oh, Void into the electricity. Not once, but twice. Now Brown with a punch to the face. Oh, what's this? Chops him. He says, come on. Oh, he wins the exchange. Adam Brown won the exchange. Another punch. He sends Void back into the electricity. Both men getting their equal shocks here tonight. Oh, Brown blocks it again. Picks him up, another standing Michinoku driver. But Brown fighting back. Oh, here we go again. Chop. Punch and Void wins the exchange that time. The cover. Two, no. Brown kicks out again. A long extended round here. They don't normally go this long. The first one didn't go this long. That just tells you the heart and the fight of Adam Brown. And the experience of the Green Void in this match type. Cover, no. One count only. Again, Brown blocking. The trip into the electricity, a back suplex. Under Void, the cover. 1, 2. He got him. Adam Brown ties it up at 1 apiece. We are tied at 1 apiece, and we're gonna go into the third and deciding match. What more do these men have left in this hellacious match? We're about to find out. Will the Green Void once again come out on top in his match? Or will Adam Brown prove that he should be out of retirement? And he's a willing and able member and upset the Green Void. Oh my god! Chair shot into the electricity goes Adam Brown. I think at this point, win or lose, Adam Brown has certainly proved his worth here. He's not here just to fill a spot. He's the real deal. Again, anybody including a man trying to prove his worth to do a Russian leg sweep. Brown is here for the long haul, and he's certainly proven himself with a judo throw from the Green Void. Now only 1 count. Win or lose, Adam Brown is surviving Enter the Void. Somehow, some way. The punch is another standing Michinoku driver. Brown into the corner now. Those kicks from the Green Void. And a Boston Crab. Oh, Scorpion Death Drop on Brown. Brown right back to his feet. Cover. 2, no. Brown kicks out. Barely. And a scoop and slam from Brown. He's got to fight back if he wants any chance of winning this. He barely survived round 2, but has he taken too much punishment, too many electric shots to win this? Or can he beat the Green Void at his own game? Another scoop and a slam on that concrete slab. Only 1 count. Oh, what a back suplex. Green Void's out. Oh, he sends Void into the electricity. Oh my god. Can he shock the Green Void here? No, only 1 count. Oh, but Void once again attacking the arm in a Boston Crab. Recover. No, 2 count only. Again, this round going longer than expected. Boyd into the electricity again. Brown fighting back as best he can here. Boyd again is bread and butter that's standing. Michinoku driver. Not once but twice. Cover 1, 2, and that'll do it.
Adam Brown gave it his all, but it just wasn't enough as the Green Void survives and wins Enter the Void. All right. Coming up next, we are going to have another title match here, and this one's going to be a big one in more ways than one. It's a fatal 4-way match for the United States Championship. Chris Jones will look to retain his title once more against 3 gargantuan opponents in Archangel Titan and HI coming up next.
Ladies and gentlemen, this following contest is a fatal 4-way elimination match. The last person standing will be crowned the RWR United States Champion. Introducing the challengers.
From the heavens, this is Archangel.
Archangel, the former World Heavyweight Champion, main evented the first ever Supernova. Archangel was the first man to answer Chris Jones's open challenge for a contender for the United States Championship. And for a while, many of us thought it was going to be Archangel and Chris Jones one-on-one, a match that we honestly anticipated back in February. But plans changed and more than one person responded.
Coming down the aisle, this is HI.
There comes HI, former tag team champion with Daddy, who is now retired. HI, spreading out on his own, was embarked in a feud with Davey Rogers. And while he fell to him in February, he won a triple threat match with the 3 guys who did not qualify for the number 1 contendership match, and that, along with answering the open challenge, really got him into this match here tonight, and is really looked at as one of the potential favorites. I mean, going back to last night's main event, Archangel and Chris Jones were easily manipulated by Doug Shepard to do his bidding on Martin Starr. And, they were in that match for most of the way, whereas HI and the next man coming out, Titan, wasn't.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way down to the ring, Titan!
And Titan, former member of the 7 Deadly Sins, he's gotten close quite a few times to gaining championship gold, but has as good of a chance as any to do it tonight. He's been feuding with Archangel the past month or so. And honestly, wouldn't surprise me if he only answered the challenge because he saw Archangel do it first and he wasn't going to let him take advantage of a situation without Titan also being involved. Will tonight be Titan's night where he finally breaks through the glass ceiling? We shall find out, but all three of these men do have a very capable champion to deal with.
Introducing the champion! Residing in Akihabara, Japan, this is the King of Bear Style and the final boss, the RWR United States Champion, Chris Jones!
Making his 9th defense of the United States Championship on day 299 of his illustrious and historic reign with that belt. Chris Jones enters an uncharted territory here tonight. His previous 8 championship defenses were in one-on-one contests, mostly against guys that were significantly smaller than him, but tonight, not only does he meet one man equal in size, not only does he meet 2 men equal in size, he meets 3 men equal in size in his first ever multi-man defense of his United States Championship. Will Chris Jones bite himself in the ass after issuing the open challenge for the championship match here tonight? Or will he overcome the odds yet again and put away 3 more capable opponents? We'll find out in just a few moments, because here we go. Of course, this is elimination style. Oh my God, Jones. Bear hug German on HI. Immediately out of the gates. Archangel eliminated from the Rumble by Titan. No surprise those two have matched up. And these are early pairings early on. Of course, as we're gonna have to set elimination style, so it's not first fall, it's last man standing essentially. And early on, Jones trying to overpower and overwork HI. Of course, all men but Titan, former championship holders in RWR. Of course, Jones, former tag champion, obviously the current United States champion, HI former tag champion, who, in an ironic twist of fate, he and Daddy lost the belts to Jones and Josh. So HI looking for a small bit of revenge here tonight. He got his belt taken away by Jones and hasn't held championship gold since. And he's looking to take Jones's belt away from him. Nearly a season and a half later. And of course on the outside, it's Jones living through him. Oh my God, Titan! Powerbombed Archangel into the ring post and onto the ground. With double damage rules apply. I was gonna say Archangel, former World Heavyweight Champion, main event of the first Supernova. And of course Titan, no championships to his record yet, but has been in a couple of title matches for the TV title and getting his first crack at the United States Championship here tonight. All 4 men on the outside. Jones, another bear hug. Belly to belly suplex on HI. Delivering the power moves early. Are all 4 of these behemoth men. They're all over 6'6" in height. I mean, 2 of them well over 300 pounds. Archangel probably near there. And Archangel already busted open blood for the Blood Goddess. And honestly, when you can look at someone like HI and consider him the smallest man in the match, then that just tells you who you're dealing with here. Inside the ring, Jones and Titan going at it while HI doing a little showboating for going after Archangel and anybody, including a man that refuses to wear shoes, to do a Russian leg sweep. Meanwhile, in the ring, Jones is kicking away at Titan multiple times. Outside, a nice roundhouse kick from HI to Archangel. And so far, the early favorites here are Jones and HI. Interestingly enough, pinned in the ring, only a 1 count on Titan. Gonna get a DDT. Titan quick cover on Jones, not even a 1 count. It just tells you what kind of champion Chris Jones is, making his 9th defense of his United States Championship as he hits Titan with a spear. And on day 299 of his reign, if he wins tonight, he will obviously hit 300 and will be ever so close to that elusive 1-year mark. Of course, he won the belt back on June 3rd of 2019. Back at that year's Pick Your Poison, and has had a stronghold on it ever since, as he just picks up Titan like he's a sack of potatoes. Titan's well over 300 pounds. Archangel finally thrown in the ring after minutes of abuse from HI, former official fighting system member, but he was training to good use here in his first major match as a singles competitor. Oh, he's picked up easily by the Holy Rage and power slammed down. As Jones eliminated from the Rumble, now Titan following suit, HI rolls out, leaving Archangel alone in the ring to pray to the heavens above. And he chooses to go after Titan once again. The rivalry never ends there. Jones and HI follow back. We're gonna trade partners. Oh my God, the headlock spin from Jones on Archangel. Meanwhile, HI with the reverse DDT on Titan, looking to put Titan away. Oh, he's got him set up. Grabs him by the white belt pile driver. Pile driver on Titan. Meanwhile, Jones pounds on Archangel. He hits the pounds to cover on Titan. 1, 2, 3, that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Titan has been eliminated.
Titan gone from that pile driver, leaving 3. It was not Titan's day here tonight. But now the odds go up for HI, the odds go up for Archangel. And much you hate to say it, the odds go up for Chris Jones as well, to retaining his title, as he rams HI into barricade after barricade and hits him with a cartwheel kick. Quick cover. 1, 2. No, HI kicks out at 2. As Archangel recovers on the outside. We're down to 3 men here. Champion still intact, but Archangel, Tiger Bomb onto Jones. The sheer strength of Archangel, but he's not going to wait a minute. I was going to say he's not going to capitalize on Jones, but he's squaring him up. He's looking. Big spear on the champion, center of the ring. Oh, but HI going after Archangel. Oh my God, Jones just stood right back up. Are you kidding me? A Tiger Bomb and a spear, and Jones is already back to his feet. But HI fighting back, a knee to the head of the champion. We thought last month's encounter with Keith Moniz was Jones's toughest challenge yet. But facing 3 behemoths, he survived 1, but he is having a tough time here so far. And what has become his toughest challenge yet? Big splash from Archangel, the cover. 1. No, a 1 count on Jones. That's how much That's how much tough it is to put away Jones. Very few have done it recently. But if you need a game plan to put away Jones, gotta look back at his match last month against Cole Rayner. Title wasn't on the line, but Cole Rayner had to fight inspired wrestling as a 2 count on HI. Had to wrestle out of his mind to even beat Jones. Can HI or Archangel live up to that occasion? They're gonna have to if they want to beat Jones, but Jones busted open. More blood for the Blood Goddess. Uh-oh. HI has Jones up. He's got him by his belt. Pile driver. But he's not going for the pin. Jones was sitting up. He didn't even lay it down, and then he eats. Hits HI with a clothesline. Jones. And HI eliminates Jones from the Rumble. Uh-oh, HI is squaring him up. He's over the top rope twisting. Tope Suicida. Over the top rope. Onto the champion. Jones out for the count, but he's outside the ring. And you know damn well he's going to pick up his dead weight to drag him inside the ring. But once again, weakening the champion. Here comes Archangel, and you know, well, I was going to say, I think they might have just developed a strategy, but no. Oh, sit-out spinebuster from Archangel on the outside to HI. I thought they had a strategy, but it doesn't look that way. Not looking to double team the champion. Well, Archangel, we saw this a few times last night. A big splash on the apron sends HI crumbling down to the mat, to the outside, not even the mat. A huge Rainmaker. Lariat from Chris Jones, flipping Archangel inside out. But Archangel back to his feet. And he's overpowered by Jones. Again, on a spear and HI out of nowhere on the outside. And again, this is a fatal 4-way elimination match for the United States Championship. Titan eliminated early by HI, leaving these 3 men in the ring. Or in this case, outside of the ring. HI is Archangel up in powerbomb position. Off the LED post on the ground. Second time that's happened to Archangel tonight. HI standing tall. Over the champion, over his fellow partner, and anybody, including a man looking for revenge from over a year ago, can do a Russian leg sweep. And Archangel sending to the LED post. HI taking it to the champion Jones, taking it to his fellow challenger Archangel. Throws Archangel into the ring. Will we lose another competitor in this match? Not quite yet. HI now getting double teamed by Jones and Archangel, reminiscent of their double team to Martin Starr last night. KTFL from Jones. But Archangel not letting Jones go for the pin. He grabs Jones. Tiger Bomb. He's got the hook. 1, 2. No. Jones kicks out at 2 in the nick of time. Almost guaranteed a new champion, but Jones survives. The blindside. Tiger Bomb is a power bomb of his own. 1, 2. No. But he moves over in the Boston Crab. Seamless flow. Archangel. Nowhere near the ropes. He's struggling, but he somehow overpowers Jones. But how much damage has been done to that back? We don't know because he's rolling to the outside. Again, anybody, including someone trying to win their first United States Championship, can do a Russian leg sweep. Oh, HI with the triangle out of nowhere, and Jones, he's stuck. He's got nowhere to go. He's not near the ropes. But no, Jones powers out of it and escapes. They're getting caught in the triangle choke out of nowhere. Now HI. Oh, he hits a big boot from Jones. But Archangel. Oh, he's got Jones set up. Half Nelson. Oh my
Ladies and
God.
gentlemen, Chris Jones has been eliminated.
Jones tapped out. We're guaranteed a new champion. The reign is over. Ladies and gentlemen, the reign is over. Archangel has made Chris Jones submit. That leaves HI. That leaves Archangel HI. 2 count only. Historic moment here at Sky's the Limit. The dominant reign of Chris Jones as United States champion has just ended. In his 9th defense at 299 days, Archangel makes Chris Jones submit. At any other time, Archangel would be celebrating with the title. But this is a 4-way. HI still alive. And it's down to these final 2 men. Listen to this Minneapolis crowd. They're chanting. They're chanting, na 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 na, na 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 na, hey hey hey, goodbye to Jones as he exits the arena somberly. I don't think he's even realized that he's no longer the champion. I don't think he can believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, spinning knee from HI. As we focus into the ring, the cover 1, 2. No, Archangel kicks out by the skin of his teeth, blood pouring down his face. And then a flying ass from HI. He ascends to the top rope. Will this be it? Oh, the reverse 630. The cover 1, 2, no, 2 count only. Archangel in a load of trouble from HI. Another knee to the gut of Archangel. A PK. Archangel's gonna need a lot of help from the heavens above if he wants to survive this. The precise offense. The Visual Fighting System style arm drag. From HI. The cover. 1, 2. That's enough. We have a new United States champion. It is HI.
The winner of the match and new RWR United States champion, HI.
And while not completely directly, indirectly, HI gets his revenge on Chris Jones from over a year ago. And he is crowned the new United States champion. What a moment for him. Congratulations on a career-defining win. And what a shocking upset it was. Whew. And we're going to have to continue that with absolute developing blood feud. It's going to take place inside of a steel cage. DJ Kraft, one-on-one with Josh Wolf inside a cage. Pins and submissions only.
The king, the crown, the throne, your majesty, your royal highness, no one can rule the land but me. The king shall reign supreme till kingdom come. All hail the king. 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 All hail the king.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a steel cage match. There is no escape. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission. From San Antonio, Texas, this is the King, DJ Kraft.
And this all started over a month ago. DJ Kraft won a triple threat match and was immediately assaulted afterwards by Josh Wolf. Of course, Wolf, time and time again, has been denied a chance at the Revolution Championship. Even though he's had some very significant say in how things go over there. he has been unable to win world title gold of his own. So what does he do? He takes it out on the man that's basically signified as a champion, DJ Kraft, longest Intercontinental champion in history, two-time Revolution champion, and takes his anger and frustrations out on DJ Kraft.
From Richmond, Virginia, Josh Wolf.
And Josh using his diplomatic power to make sure he and Kraft were 1-2 inside the chamber match so they could just go to war with each other. And quite clearly, neither one won the chamber. Going into March, they each had a qualifying match. Josh Wolf, before he could make his entrance, it was interrupted by Kraft as he attacked him backstage, and in a long brawl, basically got Josh Wolf counted out before he could even make his entrance into the match. And Josh Wolf returned the favor the next week in Kraft's qualifying match. He quote-unquote no-showed, didn't appear, didn't show up, anything, and while he still denies it, it's, I think, pretty easy to assume Josh Wolf was behind Kraft not showing up for that match. And after being held apart as long as they could have, they finally meet inside a steel cage here. No escapes, no running. They're going to settle their differences inside the confined space, inside that ring. Well, Josh Wolf's assaults on Kraft help him finally pick up a key win he so desperately needs. Or will Kraft be able to put away the lone wolf in a fair fight? Here we go. Wolf immediately starting out with a shoulder block, but Kraft back on the offensive here. Here we go, the two trading blows, and a spinning heel kick from Kraft. And again, there's no escapes. You're only winning by pinfall or submissions. No running away from this one. And again, it was never really revealed why why Josh Wolf actually assaulted Kraft, but it's just assumed that his years of frustration of being rejected from world title gold has essentially hit a boiling point, and he, like I said, he attacked the man that's considered the champion of RWR in one way or another. As again, the ref on the outside, just there to count pinfalls and check submissions. We asked Red Shoes if he can go into the cage, and he said absolutely fucking not. So he's going to be counting from the outside. He wants no business going in between these two men inside of a cage. And the brute strength of Josh Wolf picks up Kraft and slams him down to the mat. As interestingly enough, Josh just saw his former tag team partner Chris Jones lose his title. Josh caught a triangle. Fitzroy Fighting System special. We saw HI use it in the last match, but Wolf fighting out of it. They're saying he had to see his former tag partner lose his championship, and Josh overcome what Jones couldn't do, and well, yeeting Kraft into the side of the cage is definitely gonna help. He picks up Kraft. He gets the end of Heartache. Here's the cover. 1, 2 and no. Kraft kicks out at 2. Wolf can't believe it, but you know it follows the end of heartache, and it's the shovel. But the thing is, does he just want the easy win, or is he wanting to punish Kraft? Tries to lock in the Gargano escape, but Kraft Garganius escapes from the move. But again, Wolf back in control here of the former Intercontinental Champion, former Revolution Champion. Kraft has Joshua the Butterfly going for the Wheel of Fortune. He hits it. Now the former RWR Wrestler of the Year trying to gain some control, but Wolf once again, former tag team champion, is taking it to Kraft. Again, this was all his ploy, all his idea. This was his doing. He's got the advantage. Even though Kraft is obviously the fan favorite here. But Wolf trying to wear down Kraft as much as he can. I noticed a few times he's looking at the cages, but you gotta remember there's no escapes. The cover. 1, 2. Oh, Kraft kicks out in the nick of time. And oh, Josh looking for some sort of a move. And Kraft caught him into a German suplex. Sends Josh across the ring. Into the Pele kick. No, Kraft looking for the cover. 1, 2, no, Wolf kicks out at 2. And the thing is, too, this is really unstoppable force being an immovable object. Both these men, difficult outs, no matter their circumstance. But Josh has been in need of a key win for a while. He fell to Damien Longoria at Supernova 2. He came up short against Max Silverstein, and now here against DJ Kraft. He's desperately looking for that win, but it's the desperation going to end up costing him. No, he scouts the Kraft killer. Staying alive. Oh, he trips up. Kraft, another Gargano escape. Center of the ring. All the rope breaks matter, but he's got him locked. Didn't know. Another Garganius escape from Kraft, the king. But again, Josh Wolf standing tall. Seemingly having an answer for everything Kraft gives. The cover, 1, 2, no, kicks out at 2. He seemingly has an answer for everything Kraft brings, but again, if you're Josh, are you there to deliver punishment to Kraft, or are you there to win? Because if you're here to win as he eats a Samoan drop from Kraft, he needs to hit the shovel on Kraft and he needs to do it ASAP. Oh, a quick roll up from Kraft. 1, 2. No, Wolf kicks out. Almost got caught, but here comes Kraft. Right hand. Right hand. Bouncing into the ropes. Into the knee drop. Now Kraft changing the tides. Leads another clothesline from Wolf. What is Wolf's game plan here? Win or punish? By the way, Kraft's game plan is to survive and win whenever you get the chance. Another Pele onto Wolf. Kraft going for the cover this time. 1, 2, no, 2 count. Kraft can't believe it, but you know what it takes to win. Both men knows what it takes to win. Shovel or Kraft killer. Who's it gonna be? Wolf now. Clothesline, another clothesline. Grabs Kraft and slams him to the mat. Again, picks up Kraft into heartache. again, going for the cover. 1, 2, no. Kraft kicks out of 2 once again. But he's got to follow it up if he wants to win. And he doesn't. Kraft reverses. And now Kraft looking to put the finishing touches on this one. Is he gonna hit it? He's got him locked up. He picks him up. Kraft killer, center of the ring from DJ Kraft. The cover, is that it? 1, 2. It is. They only needed 1, and DJ Kraft was the one to hit his finishing maneuver and pick up the win.
The winner of the match, DJ Kraft.
And once again, Josh Wolf's arrogance, his ego gets the better of him. He wanted to punish Kraft. He did not, but he did too much. And ultimately lost his opportunity not once but twice to finish off the King. Kraft takes advantage and wins with the Kraft killer. And again, another disappointing loss for Josh Wolf. He attacked Kraft. He did everything possible to put him down, but in the end, his own arrogance got in the way, and Kraft was the one to pick up the win. And coming up next, we are going to have another championship match. This time for the tag team titles. 3-way dance. Recoil, the champions from Resurgence, takes on the Unchained Union from Retaliation and the Inner Circle from Resurgence.
The following contest is a triple threat tag team match for the RWR tag team titles.
From Los Angeles, California, representing the Inner Circle, Steven Wright.
Here comes Steven Wright, one half of the Inner Circle. Of course, every member of the Inner Circle in a championship match tonight. It's not Kraft, that was the last match, silly. Steven Wright coming off big momentum, defeating Martin Starr in a quote-unquote one-on-one match, realistically a 3-on-1 handicap match, glorified. But either way, Wright's been on a roll lately. He was the deciding win in the contendership match back at Collision Course, so Wright on a bit of a roll here. Can he use that moving forward and finally getting the Inner Circle the tag team titles?
From Hell, Michigan, representing the Inner Circle, this is the world's most dangerous wrestler, Chad Bryant.
Here comes Chad Bryant. He actually had a shot at Martin Starr back in January in a losing effort, but Chad Bryant, seemingly the guy, the workhorse in the team, and Steven Wright more like the finisher, but going back to their championship match, their previous championship match back at, or not the championship match, but their number one contention match against Recoil when they first faced them. Steven Wright tried to play the ego and didn't tag in Chad Bryant.
Representing Kimiko Goon, he is one half of the RWR World Tag Team Champions, the Romanian Arm Crusher, Cordon Ganea.
Wright's arrogance cost him and Bryant the match against Recoil, which is why they're the champions. And interestingly enough, the champ's coming out second here, starting with Cordon Ganea. So maybe some sort of a mind game here from the champions, coming out whenever they won on their scheduled time. Huh. Okay, well here comes the Unchained Union, led by Mike Burke, soon to be followed by Vlad Alucard.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the tag team of Vlad Alucard and Mike Burke. They represent the Unchained Union.
And what an interesting 48 hours it's been for the Unchained Union. Of course, these two normally led by the guidance of Mike Metal, but due to his injury that saw his match last night and his scheduled match tonight against Adam Shaw scratched because of an injury that we don't know how long it's going to take for him to recover. These two, now without leadership, they're the two running the ship now in the Unchained Union, so we'll see if Alucard or Burke step up as the leader of the group, or they form a more cohesive unit, working to help each other for the benefit of themselves as a unit, rather than sacrificing themselves for the betterment of Mike Metal. So it'll be interesting to see how the Unchained Union move forward, especially in this match.
Representing Kimigoku, he is one half of the RWR World Tag Team Champions, the Shoot Wrestling Cyborg, Damian Longoria.
Oh, that must have been a cardboard cutout we saw earlier, because here comes the second half of the tag champs, and again, I think they're just playing some mind games, telling their opponents we come out whenever we want. Ganea coming out in between the two challengers, and here goes Longoria to round out the participants. Of course, the other half of the Tag Team Champions, also former United States champion and RFTA finalist. Longoria looking to help keep the belts in the Kimigoku camp as long as possible. And what turned to be a brief, well, there he is with his cardboard cutout right there. And what turned into a brief endeavor, entering a tag team contendership tournament, turned into them winning championship gold. So a little more of a long-term plan from Recoil, and here we go. It's gonna be tornado style here, triple threat tag team match, looking like Bryant and Burke, Alucard and Longoria, and Ganea and Stephen Wright are your partnerships here. And as far as I know, this is not elimination, it is one fall, so it's who can get that open window. So far it's just back and forth between all six men. Again, so much going on, it's hard to keep up. We'll try to single out a matchup here. We'll go to the, well, Brian just took out Vlad, looking to trade partners, so we'll go there. Brian going after Alucard. Oh, little blow from Burke. On to Brian as Stephen Wright rolls to the outside. Longoria with an armbar on Alucard, and Burke breaks it up. Inner circle, the odd man out so far is Wright recovering on the outside. There's another armbar on Bryant from Ganea. But Alucard breaks it up. Then it's unknown if that cardboard cutout's going to come into play or not, but I am being told that Jarek Vanders is in the building. He recently arrived, and he has been on the hunt for Razor Sharp and Justin Sane ever since he stepped foot into the stadium, trying to hunt them down and take their golden ticket briefcases away from them, the ones they did not earn. So interesting development in that story. And interesting too because, like I said, the tag title match is going on right now, so. By the way, Longoria on the outside recovering, leaving the champs at a disadvantage now. Alucard thrown to the outside. And now we got recoil, we got Burke, and we got Stephen Wright on the inside. Burke rolls out, and Wright's... No, everyone goes to the outside, never mind. Everyone out of the pool for double damage. Oh, but Ganea in there with Wright. Beats a clothesline. Alucard thrown in with Chad Bryant. Wright, Northern Lights suplex on Ganea. Burke and Longoria taking at each other on the outside. Oh, a shining wizard from Wright onto Ganea. Again, just so much carnage going on. It's hard to keep track, but Bryant deadlifting Alucard into a gut-wrench slam. Meanwhile, Wright still taking it to Ganea, and on the outside, Burke fighting off Longoria. Wright, DDT onto Ganea. Inner circle, taking control inside the ring. The cover, and Ganea 1, 2, and no. Kicks out just in the nick of time. Longoria was there regardless. Now everybody in the pool. Bryant eats a jawbreaker. Longoria up on the shoulders of Stephen Wright. The right stuff onto Longoria. And Longoria rolls out of the way to safety, saving the belts for his team momentarily. With the inner circle continuing their assault. Ganea breaks up the submission attempt from Bryant. Bryant thrown out of the ring. Oh, Wright eliminated from the Rumble. Everyone out of the pool again. This is just absolute mayhem, and this is exactly what I was expecting going into this match. Ganea off the post. Inside the ring, it's Stephen Wright, it's Flat Alucard. Two challengers now. As Burke and Longoria slow to get up. Longoria finally to his feet. Burke finally stirring as well. Bryant, German suplex on Ganea, but Longoria super kick, German suplex combo. Alright, but broken up by Burke, who's now in the ring. And he hits the pile driver on Longoria. Champ's in trouble. Burke looking for the cover. Oh no, Bryant. The saving grace breaks it up. Now the inner circle outnumbered inside the ring. Unchained Union standing tall here. Oh, what a keg from Longoria to the back of Burke's head. Vlad and Bryant exit the ring and leaves Longoria, leaves Burke. Burke hung up on Brett's rope. Longoria looking to finish the job while he has the opening. Bryant occupied by Vlad Alucard. There's the octopus stretch. And Burke taps out, and the champs retain just like that.
The winners of the match, and still RWR Tag Team Champions, Damian Longoria and Corden Ganea.
And Recoil finds an opening, and they retain their titles. In a hard-fought war between two of the top teams. Oh no. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I know I suggested it, but... no. I didn't think this would actually happen. Here comes Razor and here comes Sane with the golden ticket. Like I said, Jarek's in the building. He's been looking for them. And they're gonna cash in before Jarrett can get his hands on him. Damn it. These sons of bitches. These pieces of shit. And how ironic it is they're cashing in on Longoria and on Ganea. You remember the big war between Razor and Kimiko-gun on Retaliation last year. And now Razor cashing in his unearned golden ticket along with Justin Sane on the tag champions. That is Longoria and that is Ganea. Oh, please, for the love of everything that is right in this world, please recoil. Please put these two jackasses away. Don't let them become uncrowned
Ladies and gentlemen,
golden ticket
Justin
winners.
Sane and Razor Sharp are cashing in their golden ticket. This match is scheduled for the RWR Tag Team Championships.
Don't let these jackasses be uncrowned golden ticket winners and uncrowned tag champs. No. Well, it's official. They're cashed in. Here we go. Recoil working double duty. Of course, because this is officially a resurgence match, as the champions are from Resurgence. This will be under Resurgence rules, so tags apply. And Ganea starting out against Razor, eliminates Razor from the Rumble. He's going to the top rope and Sane punches him off. That just tells you the type of people those two are. For a team we didn't see throughout the month of March. They make their names known here tonight, taking out Penagami in the golden ticket match. And not only that, they forced their way into the match, but they won the damn thing. And not only did they win the damn thing, they're cashing them in on the same night. These guys can go from nothing to tag team champions in one night, just to spite Jarek Vanders. But they have to get through Recoil, who just defended their tag titles in a hellacious war against the Inner Circle and the Unchained Union. Can they do it again and get the job done? Or will the cunning, backhanded, sneak tactics of Razor and Sane grant them RWR gold? Refs count to 8, and you gotta think if you're Recoil, you're not gonna lose the belts by count out. So do you cost them their title shot immediately and just get counted out? It's definitely a possibility. As Ganea wrenching on the arm of Razor Sharp. Oh, that nearly could have broke it. Refs count up to 12 now. Razor fights out of it. He's got to get in the ring if he wants his team to win the belts. But he's got to get Ganea in the ring too, because any count out, the belts should not change hands. Razor in the ring now. 16 count. Ganea, what's he gonna do? He enters the ring. He's not gonna lose that. He's not gonna win that way. They're gonna win fair and square. Good for them. Get the job done. Either way, Sane tagged in by Razor. And here comes Longoria. You know he wants to get his hands on Razor Sharp, but he'll take the consolation prize in the former world champion and the former Revolution champion, Justin Sane. Of course, Sane in enemy territory with those Maple Leaf colors. But unlike the Maple Leafs, he's looking to leave here tonight as a champion. Big boot under Longoria. Longoria fighting back. The champs got to do everything in their power to regain their belts, and don't let these two sons of bitches steal twice in one night. Double gutbuster. And here we go, Razor in the ring. Razor and Longoria renew their rivalry once again. And so far, Longoria with the advantage here. No. Oh, Razor blocked him, but Longoria with the nice adjustment with the kick to the head. He's waited a long time to get his hands back on Razor Sharp, and he's finally getting that chance tonight. Amid circumstances he probably never expected. Razor going for the spear, and it's blocked by Longoria. Snapmare, and then a knee to the back. And again, you gotta wonder how much is left in the tank of recoil in this match. Razor Insane, they've had... Their match was the opening match of tonight. They've had at least 2 hours to rest since then. Oh, this recoil just finished their title defense, but there's a Hammerlock DDT. 1, 2, no, Razor kicks out at 2. Longoria almost sealed the deal for recoil, but Razor barely escapes that Hammerlock DDT. And the match continues. Longoria tags in Ganea. The double team kicks and more kicks, and a stomp across the back of Razor. The cover. Sane easily breaks it up. And a very interesting note here is if Razor Insane were to steal, I'm not going to say win, steal these tag team championships as Razor drops the leg brother on Ganea. And oh, fuck you, Razor. Okay. Fine, if you win the tag titles, okay? If you win, steal the tag titles, this would be Razor's first ever championship in RWR. A company he helped create and found. It was taking him over 2 seasons to even win championship gold. This is Razor's Edge, the cover 1. Now Longoria breaks it up. Razor's been in an Intercontinental Championship match. He's been in a World Title match. Fell short both times. Now he's in a World Tag Team title match, looking to finally gain gold in the company he helped create. And birth with a reverse Michinoku driver from Ganea. 1 count only, Sane curling his entire body to break up the pin. A man that normally does not try, he's trying here tonight to win. And anybody, including a man trying to save his tag team championships into a Russian leg sweep. As Razor hits another leg drop, brother, but Sane on in the corner, he ate that leg sweep from Longoria. It's 2-on-1 right now. Longoria is in his corner. Ganea's taking it to Razor. The champs firing on all cylinders here. 1, 2, no, Razor kicks out again. Champs firing on all cylinders here. Giving a good fight to their unexpected challengers. Despite just defending their tag titles themselves just moments ago. Reps down, take a drink. No, Razor with the advantage. Picks up Ganea, but no, Ganea slips out. But Razor fights back again. He's all alone right now. Sane recovering. Razor looking for the 3. Amigos, 1, 2. And number 3. As Sane back to the apron finally. We're all back at square 1. There's the tag to Sane. Oh no, Sane's on the top rope. We don't see this often. Oh my god. Oh my god! Side slam, diving leg drop combo. That's how much Sane cares here tonight. He picks up Ganea, KFX out of nowhere. Center of the ring. No, there's the cover. But Longoria, the speed difference, able to break it up. Oh, but Sane, he's gonna too sweet right in front of Longoria. He said, "We're taking your titles. There's nothing you can do about it. We're trying to do something about it." But Ganea in trouble here. Purple Crush powerbomb. Again, the center of the ring. Here's the cover. But again, ref slow to count. And Razor runs him over as punishment. But as Longoria breaks it up and he hits another Russian leg sweep on Sane. Anybody. Oh, and Sane's had enough. He's going to throw Longoria the hard way. This is how Razor and Sane are, just complete rule breakers. They don't care about any structure. They're here to cause chaos. And if they win the tag titles, they will cause chaos on Retaliation and throughout RWR. As Ganea busts it open, blood for the Blood Goddess. But Ganea continues to fight back. He's looking to put away the former 3-time world heavyweight champion. But no, Sane fighting back again and big elevated hip toss. And then he cuts off the hot tag. Longoria, though, continuing to try to fight back. Oh no, another KFX out of nowhere. Sane going for the lazy pin. 1, no. Longoria breaks it up. Razor's too busy arguing with a fan in the crowd, and that ultimately might have cost them. It took their eye off the ball for a split second, and Recoil lives to see another day. Oh my God, a screwdriver from Sane. That's gotta be it. Cover 1, 2, and no. Ganea somehow kicks out of 2. Razor delivers a belly to Longoria. How much more punishment can Gordon Ganea take? Oh, fuck you. Give me a break, a goddamn back rake. You son of a bitch. But Ganea recovers. He hangs Sane out to dry. Quick roll up. No, Sane in the ropes. Recoil looking to start the car up and get in the car, but no, Sane had the ropes. But here goes Longoria, a clothesline and a clothesline. That's another clothesline. On to Justin Sane. Can the tag champs do it? Picks him up, another. Reverse. Michinoku driver, the cover, 1, 2, no, 2 count only. Razor catching his breath at ringside was unable to break that one up. But Sane able to escape nonetheless. But Ganea, he's been doing this all by himself. Longoria was out cold on the outside. Up, no, looking for a neck breaker, but Sane reverses. What's this? Oh, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And he says, what are you going to do about it? Nothing like it. Well, let's hope for everyone's sake Recoil can do something about it. But again, a tag to Razor. Sane has Ganea up on his shoulders. Oh my God! Threw him off his shoulders into a German suplex. Razor with the pin, but obviously in the worst spot of the ring, Ganea easily touches the ropes. Razor sharp, baby, he says. But Ganea arm drags him over, Romanian style arm drag, working on that arm of Razor to try to eliminate the exclamation point, eliminate the Razor's edge. And he finally tags out to get some rest. Here comes Longoria once again. But Razor trying to fight back. Sane and Ganea needing to recover. It's just going to be these two for a while. Clothesline from Razor. Again, drop the leg, brother. And you got to give it to Recoil. They've essentially had 2 full-length matches here, and they're still fighting, swinging to retain their belts. A hell of a showing from Recoil. Razor looking for the spear, no water in the pool. Uh-oh, he grabs Longoria. Gut wrench. Oh, he's keeping the waist control. The power of Razor Sharp, another gut wrench, and he floats over again to cover. 1 count on Longoria. And Damien bails to the outside. But Razor immediately follows suit, sends Longoria into that barricade. Oh, man. But the champ, he's fighting back. They're trading blows back and forth. Tag titles on the line. I'm being told Jarek Vanders. Oh, jump toe hold on Razor on the stairs. I'm being told Jarek is in Gorilla. He is not stopping the match. He has faith in Recoil to defeat Razor and Sane. Of course, Razor and Sane have been undefeated on Season 3, but Jarek giving his faith, his blessing into the tag champs to get the job done here tonight. Plan 9 9 out of nowhere from Longoria. 1-2, Razor kicks out. Oh, that was a close one. Longoria with the straight jacket choke on Razor. Jarek too late to revoke the golden ticket. Tag team golden ticket cases. They're now out of the equation. Until next year, sky's the limit. They have been cashed in. But Jarek putting his faith in Recoil to get the job done here tonight. Not once, but twice. Razor, I think he was looking for the Razor's edge, but Longoria fights out of it. And he eliminates Razor from the Rumble. Can Recoil get the job done? It's sure as hell looking like it. Longoria on the top rope. Oh, diving knee drop. Onto Razor on the outside. And now, it looks like both members of Recoil are going to take it to Razor on the outside. Longoria throws Razor into a barricade and then into the stairs. Razor in trouble here. But the Ace fights back. The shoot headbutt. Oh, Razor again getting distracted by this Minneapolis crowd. Just flips off someone in the crowd. Again, he can't take his eye off the ball. That almost cost him the first time. Could cost him again. A vicious kick from Longoria. The shoot punk cyborg, excuse me, a little bit of a tongue twister there. Trying to get the job done, not just for Kimiko Gu, not just for Recoil, not just for Resurgence or Retaliation, but for the entirety of the RWR. Razor bouncing off the LED post. Refs count up to 13. Longoria sends him back in the ring again, not wanting to win that way. But he cuts off Razor, looking for the hot tag. And oh, how about that move? Sharpshooter snapped there. Now Longoria sizing up Razor. Abracadabra kick. This could be it. Are the champs about to retain their titles? The cover. 1, 2. No. Kicks out at 2. Despite the defense from Ganea. Onto Sane, who busts him open with a DDT. Another abracadabra kick. Sane sacrificing blood for the Blood Goddess. The cover on Razor. 1, 2. No Sane in sight. Oh my God. That should have been 3. It was not 3. Razor kicking out of the absolute very last moment. 2.999. Longoria not letting it phase him, not keeping this foot off the pedal. Drop kick, drop kick. Grabs Razor, neck breaker. Longoria firing on all cylinders. He's feeling it. The crowd's giving him the love he deserves for fending off these two jackasses as valiantly as possible. Another Plan 9 out of nowhere on Razor. But not going for the pin. Razor grasping on the ropes, preventing the pinfall. Oh, there's that elbow out of nowhere. Sane distracting the referee. Oh, but Razor misses the spear. But he catches Longoria once again, the spitting forearm. Longoria fights back once more. He's going to tag out to Ganea. He needs a rest. He deserves it. Ganea looking to finish the job now for Recoil. Kicks Razor in the gut. Continues to work over the Ace. Ground game now, wrenching his core. Trying to squeeze the life out of him as blood pours down his face. Sends Razor back in his neutral corner. Big flying forearm there. And cuts off the tag once again. Recoil's been taking it to Razor sharp, but they need to find a way to finish the job. Razor survived 2 abracadabra kicks and 2 Plan 9s from Longoria. And countless other moves, looking for a suplex there. And Ganea bounces out. He picks Razor up. Another reverse Michinoku driver. But again, not going for the pin. He wants Razor to tap. That's a very rare occurrence. No, again, just working the arm of Razor, eliminating his power moves. Smart strategy from Recoil. And Longoria tagged back in. Again, these tandem kicks chopping down the tree, and then another stop on the back. Quick cover now on Razor. 1, 2, Sane able to break it up. Oh, Danae grabs Sane and he eliminates him from the Rumble, taking him out of the picture momentarily. Leaving Razor once again in a handicap situation. And again, Longoria catching Razor with another kick on the outside. Razor stumbles behind, but trying to find a window. That'll help, a flying forearm there. And Razor finally able to tag out to Justin Sane. Too sweet, brother. He's looking to send the momentum back in his team's favor. Clothesline on Longoria, another clothesline. Much of the dismay of this crowd in a third clothesline. Oh, looking for the KFX, but no, Longoria gives him the clap instead. What a absolute marathon this match has been for Recoil. Not just in this, but the previous match as well. The cover, 1, 2. Oh, Sane kicks out barely at 2. Oh boy. But the challengers fight on here against the champion. Sane, side slam onto Longoria. Cuts off the hot tag. Now Sane with the claw on Longoria. Wrenching on one half of the tag champs. Oh, look at the belly to belly, but no. Longoria fights out of it. Oh, he's looking for something there, but Sane. Oh no, Sane! KFX out of nowhere! The lazy cover, 1, 2. No! No! Son of a bitch, no! Oh my god, no! Oh my god, no! Oh no!
The winner is the match and new RWR Tag Team Champions, Razor Sharp and Justin Sane.
These goddamn crooks. That's what they are, they're crooks. They stole the tag team golden ticket and they just stole the tag team championships away from Recoil, who rightfully earned their belts in the previous match. And as much as I hate to say it, Razor Sharp and Justin Sane are your new World Tag Team Champions. Damn them to hell. These sons of bitches. And thank God the intermission's coming up because I need to cool down. I think a lot of people do too. I could hear Jarek Vander's livid in my earpiece. And I need to cool down. We're taking an intermission. We'll see you in a little bit.